Hello, everyone, and welcome to Prayer Shawls with Purpose. I'm so grateful you're here today. So, whether you're joining us live or watching the replay, thank you for spending part of your day crocheting alongside this wonderful crochet community. I just love y'all. So, y'all, today we're beginning something extra special, an adorable amigurumi dog that will accompany my little Paw Patrol C2C blessing blanket. Now, together, they'll become a heartfelt gift that's stitched, with love, encouragement, and prayer. So, as we crochet, let's slow down, enjoy the process, encourage one another in the chat, and remember that every stitch is an opportunity to share God's love with someone else. So, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So, if you're new here, welcome. Hello. Let us know where you're watching from and tell us what project you're working on today. So, we'd love to meet you. Okay, so let's begin with some cheerful hearts, peaceful minds, and hooks ready to create something that will bless somebody, that's going to bless somebody in a very, very special way. Okay, so welcome in, everybody. Good to see y'all. Hello, hello. Let me go ahead and greet the family in the chat. Hello, Sandra. I can say, girl, honey, hi. Welcome, waving. Hooray, hooray. Hello, TS, honey. Welcome in. What a pleasure to see you. And those that are in the bushes, in the background, honey, hi. Welcome in. It is so good to see y'all. Y'all, it has been a minute. Can we say it's been a minute? Child, it's been a minute. So I am glad that we are here together. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I started this little amigurumi because I wanted it to go with the C2C Paw Patrol blanket that I made. It's all finished and ready to go. I just want to do something a little extra special. I think I talked to you all about this before. Just a little amigurumi dog. So I received a kit from my sister-in-law. I don't have the kit in the room with me. However, I am making some minor adjustments to some of the pieces and parts that go onto this doggy. One thing, I changed the color. The dog was going to be like white and brown. I'm changed it to a tan color and brown. Yeah, I think that'll work best. And I'm going to make the bandana the color of the magenta color that is in the Paw Patrol blanket. So it'll kind of go together. It'll be like a little family. So, what are y'all working on today? What you got going on? What's on your hook? And what is in your cup, family? I have some, what do I have? I have a little, like a punch drink that we got. Me and my husband went to get some fish today. And at the little restaurant we got the fish from, they automatically give you free drinks. And this drink that I got is like a pineapple punch. It's like a pineapple tropical punch drink. It's really good. So I have it in here with ice. I had to add some water and ice to it because, yeah, I'm in Florida. They make everything sweet out here. So this was really sweet. So I added some ice and I let it sit for a while. So it should be ready for me to drink. So yeah. Ooh, still a little sweet, but it'll be all right. Oh, let's go. You said I'm starting some knitted coasters. Yay! I love to hear that. So what I'm doing now is I'm working on one of the ears. I already finished the ear in the tan color. Now I'm making the ear in the brown color, and I'm going to the bring in production so you can see. Y'all can watch me work while we chatting it up a little bit. Oh, let's go. What happened? You said put my blanket on hold at the rectangle rows, and the directions make zero sense. So it's put aside until I can figure it out. I do that a lot, TS. Sometimes if I don't get it, it's not making sense, child. That thing gonna sit down somewhere in the corner. I have a sit down. Go sit down. Yes, we putting that bad boy on in timeout. You gets the timeout corner. Mm-hmm. So it is a pleasure to see you all. So I'm going to go ahead and bring production in as I'm working on this ear. I am on. So with me working with Amigurumi, there's a few things that I do use. One of the things I use is my little counter. It's like a row counter. So I know where in the world I am. So I wear it on my finger and then I kind of go from there. So right now I'm going to be beginning row 4. And I have my scissors and I also use, y'all know what it is, my best friend, which is a stitch marker. Let's bring production in so we can all get cozy and get ready to work it out. All right. So there it is. There she is. Hello, cozy. So that's what I'm doing. So you see I have my little um I like this thing. I do have crochet hooks that do have row counters and row and stitch counters on it, but I'm using this particularly. I just like it, and this crochet hook, it came with the actual project, so I'm going to use this. It's like a 4.25, so I'm going to use this crochet hook to go with. Let's see, and of course you see the stitch markers. Of course. Yep, and I bought some yarn and a pattern to work another blanket for brother Christmas. Okay. All right, so when the yarn gets here, yeah, so listen. Speaking of, thank you so much. I'm trying to keep up with my nails, honey, so they could look nice while we crocheting. You feel me? Hello, Cami. Good to see you. Welcome in. You understand what I'm saying? I want them to look nice. So while we out here, let's have some pretty nails, shall we? So this is, like I said, it's this the one of the ears. I'm on row 4. I'm excited about it. Now, how many of you how many of you have done amigurumi? This is the yarn. It didn't come with any label or anything. It literally came like this. So I'm gonna just pull some of this yarn out. I'm not using all of the yarn that comes with this project, but I am using um, this yarn that came with the project. So I did start another blanket. It is the rice stitch blanket. It's something that I wanted to try. I haven't done that. I haven't. What was I going to say? Lord, I forgot. Oh, the rice stitch blanket. I am making that for my mother-in-law. It is in the color. It's a variegated blue color. You will see that in the next live stream that we do because I plan on being done with this particular um, puppy when I'm done. So yes. Oh, thank you so much. You bought me a coffee. Thank you, Barbara. Barbara bought me a coffee. Yes, and I haven't been sharing my coffee. So if anybody is ever feels so inclined and you would like to, feel free to buy me a coffee at your convenience if you so choose. Let me show you. This is where you can go and grab that. You can just hit that what I want to say, you can hit the QR code there, and it'll take you to my little coffee page. So feel free to check it out. If you want to be a blessing in one way or another, you can always buy me a coffee, and ciao, it'll be a blessing. So thank you so much, Barbara, for buying me a coffee today. Yes, I appreciate it. So welcome in. Welcome in, Debbie. Hello, good to see you. All the way from Warwick, Queensland, Australia. Hello, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate all of y'all that are here today. So let me know the projects that you are working on in the chat. So, question for some others, some of y'all. Has anybody ever worked on an amigurumi before? Or it's just something that you just ain't. Yeah, I know it's not everybody's zhuzh. I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. But this is just something that I want to do. I want to be. Well, my name, my my channel is Kelly Crochet Adventures. Why? Because I venture into all type of crochet, whatever type it is, child. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try and see what happens. So right now, I'm on the second ear and I am on row 4. So all right. And so I use stitch markers with these for real, for real. I play 0 games. We out here using stitch markers, fam. So yes, stitch markers are your friend. Trust and believe. If you are new to crochet, honey, get you some stitch markers. Don't mess around with it. Go on and grab you some. Yes, yes, yes. You said, yep, you've done it. Okay. And Debbie said, no, I haven't. I haven't. Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. I know Cammy, he's done plenty of amigurumi. Um, so yeah, so it's totally whatever um whenever you choose. If I say try it at least once. Find something small, something um maybe a kid, get a kid, whatever. Just try and see if it's something that you could do. I think you can, but always remember stitch markers and my little row counter is a blessing to me. Now I'm going to start row 4, and it's a bunch of single crochets in this bad boy. So yes. So that's the first stitch. And every time I do my first stitch, I do not care. Child, I'll be putting that stitch marker right back in there. You getting in there. Get in there, Chief. You see what I'm saying? So I know that that's the first stitch that I have out here. All right. So that was 1. Yes, Cammy, I know you are a rock star when it comes to amigurumi. You be out here doing all the things. But this is an ear for the dog. Like I said, speaking of dog, the royal court is here, so you might hear Teddy is asleep beside me. Sounds like he's dreaming a bit. So you may hear him yipping in his sleep. And I have Raven and Gizmo. They are here as well. Let's see. Raven is right over here. Gizmo is hiding under that desk over there. So, yes, yes, yes. You said what? I have an amigurumi make a monster flip book, mix and match how you want it to look. Oh, okay, I like that. So yeah, whenever you get a chance, try one. Just something simple. Find something simple and try. See if it's something that you don't mind doing for sure. Absolutely, Cammy. You be out here. Cammy is in my mind the rock star of amigurumi because he be out here getting it done. So let's see. That was a 1 right there. I got a little ways to go. I do have the body complete. I have the head. I have the head. When I say complete, I mean completed as in crocheted, and it's set aside before I put it all together. I haven't put any of the polyfill in any of it yet. I haven't put any of the eyes or the nose on yet, but I'm going to do that sooner than later. But this is all basically single crochets. And I do take my time with the amigurumis because I don't want to miss a stitch. You feel me? All right, so that was row 4. I'm back here. So now I'm headed over to row 5. So I'll take this bad boy out. Whew. And we are going to get jiggy with it. And I'll start with the first stitch here. This is row 5, and that's the first stitch. Let's put this down here. Let me go ahead and put that in there, like so and like that. You said, Kelly, you are never going to believe it. What? You said, I actually took the day off from the Humane Society. Oh, I believe it, yeah. Sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you got to take off. So, yeah, I believe you. So, this is round 5. I got to do single crochet twice. That was one, and then I have to do two, and then I have to increase. The increase is basically two single crochets in the next stitch. So one and two. This is how we're going to get it to get big. It's going to, this is how we grow our amigurumi pieces and parts. Let me turn it in this way. Let's do it that way. Yeah. So I can see them better. So I need to do two stitches, two single crochets, and then I do an increase. And here's my increase. And two in the same stitch. Yep. One and two. Then I put two single crochets here. One and two. Yeah, it has been some interesting things going on out here in Florida. Man, yesterday that weather was crazy. Not yesterday, but Tuesday, that weather was crazy and the electricity and stuff was going out. I was like, I'll never be able to get to go live. That's how it felt, but it all worked out in the end. It just, the weather was, it was all night. So, but the blessed part is I'm here today. Yes. So that was two. Now I got to do two more here. So it's one, oop, and two, and then in my last stitch is the increase. An increase for two more. One and two. Yay. You see? So now I am now on row 6. Let's see what we got going on here. Should I take that out and see what row 6 says? Okay. Oh, okay. Single crochet in each stitch. So I'm still gonna do this here and put, it doesn't matter. I don't care if it's 10 stitches, child, because if I don't feel like counting, doing all that counting, the stitch markers help relieve the business of counting your stitches, child, because all I know is that that's the first one that I'm going to begin. So I know I'm going to have all the stitches I need because I have a help from my best friend. Who's my best friend? You know who she is. Stitch markers. Best friends, period. All right. So let's see. For have you ever paired a blanket with a stuffed animal as a gift? That is a question for you all in the chat. Have you ever paired a blanket with a matching stuffed animal as a gift? Or maybe put an applique uh, on it that's like a little cute little animal or anything like that. Has anybody ever done anything like that? Let me know in the chat. So I am still going around. We're just going to go around. Single crochet all the way. And some of y'all may have already known my sister is in the hospital, but well, she was in the hospital. Now she's in the rehab, getting her mobility back. So she's doing better than she was. So that's always good. All right. And that was row 6. Now We're headed to row 7. Let me see what say you in the chat. You see, I then decided to put on my human clothes and kicked my wet into motivation. I did a load of laundry, got rid of some stuff, empty my garbage, and then vacuum my floor. Look at you cleaning. Go ahead, Cammy, with your bad self. I appreciate that, buddy. Love to hear it. Sandra, you said that's great, Kelly, about your sister. Thank you. Yes, thank you all who are praying for my sister. I appreciate it. Hmm. She's getting better every day, family. She's getting better every day. So yes, it does, doesn't it, Sandra? Sounds like he was really, really on it. He was getting stuff done. So I'm on row 7. So with row 7, you know what it is. Take out the stitch marker. Take your time. Rome wasn't built in a day. And then we got to do 3 single crochets and then an increase. So I'm going to start with 1 single crochet. And then I'm going to put my stitch marker right on up in there. All right. And now I got to do 2 more. Let's see, that's 1. And then 2. Then 3. Then I have to put an increase right here. Oh, I'm running out of yarn. Uh-oh, let's go get it. Not really. It's just, like I said, this is how it came. Y'all know I'm a center pull kind of girl, but it was wrapped all around there. And so this is what it is. I don't have my bowl where I can just stick it in my bowl and it can roll around like crazy. All right. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 again. So we did 2 here. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. I am excited to show you all the rice stitch blanket that I'm making for my mother-in-law. I really hope she likes it. I've been pretty busy. I'm getting things done. Even, when I wasn't feeling well, there was a few things that I was able to do. Y'all know I've been making some book nooks. You seen them when I made for my mother-in-law. Well, I made 2 more. One for her sister, my Jimmy's aunt. 1, 2, 3. See that I did? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 right here. 1, 2. It's kind of addictive to do too, y'all. 1. I mean, the rice stitch blanket. Y'all, I had to order some more yarn for it because my mother-in-law, she loves the color blue, and I wanted to keep the same theme throughout. So I only had 6 skeins of yarn, and they were like the 6 skeins. I think they were like 100 grams or something like that. I was like, what? I got to order a bunch of this yarn. So I did. I ordered some more. So it's on its way. I got like 6 skeins. I finished 1 skein. So tonight I'm going to add the other skein as well. So this is where I have to do the increase. 1 and 2. You'll see this ear is shaping up. I know it's like it looks weird. I know it's coming along though. So now I am on row 8. So I'll just hit 8 like that. So I know where I am at all times. Okay. So 8 through 12 is going to be single crochets all the way around. Rows 8 through 12. So that's 1. There's no increases at this point. So let me go ahead, slide that bad boy on there. Okay. You say what? You said I have a couple of pairs of shorts and I had one pair out and I decided to wear them since I haven't gotten so used to getting dressed every Monday through Thursday. Oh, okay. Thursday mornings. Okay. Well, cool. Well, that is cool, Cammy. So, question in the chat. Let's see. If you were making this gift for a child, what colors would you choose? I guess for like a puppy. So this is like a little doggy. So I guess that's a good question. What colors would you choose if you were making it for a child? I'm choosing, like I said, it was white and like brown. But I changed the colors to a tan because, white white is a color that gets dirty pretty fast and I didn't want to do the color white. I knew white was going to be out of the picture. So I used a tan color. Or it's like yeah, it's kind of a tannish color. Or gray. It's like a grayish tan color. So all I have to do for rows 8 through 12 is go around and around. Oop. You just go all the way around with a single crochet. Oops. Y'all, I've been coloring too. I've been needing to color. Sometimes um, coloring is good for calming space. So I colored a little bit. I may color tonight. I don't know. Let's see. Round 8. All right. The last stitch on this row for round 8. Okay. So now I have to press it on to 9. Go there. Let's see. You would use a child's favorite colors. Oh, that's a great idea, Cammy. I love that. Yeah. Why not? Why not use a child's favorite colors? Absolutely. So the colors that I am adding, that is kind of going to match because she likes sky. Instead of using a red bandana, I'm making the bandana the color of the magenta of the clothing that she wore on the blanket. It's going to be the same color. So yeah. So let's go ahead and start with this one. Okay. All right. Just have a seat right there. All right. And so, yes, the question today is, what project are you working on while we're crocheting together tonight? Anything special? I know a few people are working on some wonderful things tonight. I know we got some knitted coasters jumping off. So that's always nice to know. What else is going on? What else? What are y'all making? Or if you're not making anything, let me know that too. If you're just here for the chill crochet vibes, let me know that as well. Oop, this yarn try to come out here. Man, I'm gonna need you to sit down. So here we go. I need to show y'all what I've been working on. Those what was I telling you? Hey, Jamie White, you said, oh, the blanket that you are creating is a sky blanket. Yes, it was for Sky. It's Sky. So this is going to be kind of, this little doggy isn't going to be exactly Sky, but it's going to have attributes that are similar to Sky. So yeah. So you're making a Paw Patrol for your, oh, let's go, Jamie White. Let's go. I'm here for it. Let me know how that goes for are you making it for your grandchild? Or how many are you making? And Debbie says, I have to knit some men's beanies and finish putting some things together for our fundraiser next week. Oh, cool. I love that, Debbie. And you said my grandchildren love Paw Patrol. Yes, I love that. So you're creating the sky blanket. So Jamie, let me know if you're going to be creating other characters blankets for your grandchildren, because you said they love Paw Patrol. So does everybody get a different blanket, or you just started with Sky and everybody gets Sky, or is it just one person, one little person? Let me know in the chat. So this is a little dog that I'm not doing any glasses or anything, because I guess I could, but I don't. Or a little hat. I'm not doing that, but I am doing a bandana. So I figured the bandana should suffice. It'll be Sky without all the gear on, sort of have a look of Sky, but not really Sky. Okay, so that was row 9. So now we're going to work on row 10. So y'all know here I am with my stitch markers. They are my favorite. So we'll go here. Yay, that's the first stitch. Here we go. And then all the way around. Now the yarn that I changed the body to, it's a polyester cotton. I think it's a cotton mix. It's very nice. I think it is. Oh, you said no, I messed up in the chat above. I am not making a blanket. Oh, okay, okay. No problem. No problem. No worries. So yeah, are you making anything different then tonight? Or nah? Are you making anything for your grand people? Your grandchildren? I think once I finish this, I do want to. I haven't watched a good like y'all family. I love documentaries. I do. I don't know why. I'm a documentary kind of girl. So there's some. I think it's called Trial 4 on Netflix. I do want to see it. So I think I'm gonna watch that tonight. And while I'm watching that, I'm gonna either be putting the little doggy together, or probably working on the rice stitch blanket that I'm making for my mother-in-law. It's gonna be like a throw. I literally had to buy a bunch more yarn. I might have to get more. I don't know. I ended up getting, how many sets of 3 did I get? Yeah, I don't know. I bought a bunch of yarn. It's at least 9 more. So I have 6 right now, and I think I ordered 9 more packs. I don't know, cause they're so small. I was like, oh my gosh. I hope I have enough. So that was 10. Row 10 I'm finished with. So now I'm starting row 11. So let me go ahead and start row 11 right here. So we take our time here, right? Because y'all know I'm already part of the slow curl group. Yeah, I'll be out here crocheting slow. Anyway, this goes in here like so and like that. Let's see. You said, I am making a spring sweater for the little lady who is 2 years old. Well, let's go. I love it. What colors are you using for this cute little spring sweater? Inquiring minds want to know. So I am now in row 11. That was the first stitch there. But yeah, anytime I do amigurumi family, I always use a row counter. I always do, because child, I get lost in the sauce real fast. I'm just being honest and telling the truth. Child, yes. I'd be like, what row am I on? I don't know. I gotta count. I can't see them. That's how I be doing. What rows are these? Where are we? What stitch was that? I will take a whole row off to make sure I got everything right. So I did one ear. So the ears are opposite colors. One is the tannish gray color, and this is the other ear. So this dog's gonna have 2 different color ears. Yeah, it's gonna be cute, and 2 different yarns too. So, like I said, I switched the yarn out. It's not the exact same yarn, but I think it'll be okay. Let me start this one over. I didn't like how that kind of did that right there. Get out of there. All right. And like I said, I'm using the crochet hook that came with the kit. So yeah, it's working out pretty good. It's a 4.25 crochet hook. I thought I had my 4.25 crochet hooks here, but I didn't see it. So there's stuff that I still have left in storage in Ohio, and there are things that I do have here. I swear, I promise you, I thought I brought a 4.25 millimeter hook, but I guess I did not. Let's go ahead and bring this out some more. Let's see. You said what? You said the colors of the sweater is pink. Okay, purple and a soft shade of orange. Ooh, I like that. Let's go. I like those colors together, yeah. Absolutely. It's going to be beautiful. That little baby gonna love it. Listen, when I was making my little great niece little dresses and stuff, she loved those things. She's like her little face lit up. I was like, "Oh, you know about clothes already? You a baby? What?" you know. But she liked them all. Of course, my niece, she liked them too. Uh oh. Uh oh. All right, there we go. All right, so now I need to do row 12. We are beginning row 12 right here. Again, stitch marker comes out. Oh, what you doing all caught up in there like that? Don't do me like that. So we'll start with the first stitch of row 12 right here. All right. Put this right in here like so and like that. There we go. Get some more of this yarn off of here. All right. And then row 12. Here we go. So that was 1, 3, 4. I hope y'all having a good day. You said the sky pup is going to be so cute in different colors. Yeah, so it's kind of going to be like a sky. Like I said, I changed the eyes out because they had those little beady eyes. So what I ended up doing was buying the eyes that have the, is it the iris of the eye? Yeah, not the pupil, the iris of the eye. So that's in the colorway of pink. Yeah, so this little doggy's gonna have 2 different color ears, so yeah. It's gonna be cute. You said oops, ears. Oh yeah, no, no oops. But yeah, the ears being, one is brown, one is gonna be this color, and the other one is like a grayish tan color. The body is a grayish tan color. I just, like I said, I did not want to do white for that because little kids in white, y'all, no. Unless they are getting christened or they're going to go to a special event, and unless their t-shirts and stuff are white, that's the only thing. But I don't use, I like white, but for a toy, I don't want it to be white. I don't want the mom to have to fuss about washing it every 5 seconds. I mean, I'm sure she will wash it, but you know what I'm saying? So there we go. Let's see. And one more. Here we go. So we are done. Row 12. Now we're on row 13. Row 13 says to single crochet in 4 and then increase. All right. So let's get ready to do that. Terry Johnson, honey, hi, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. So here we go. Starting in row 13. 1, here we go. 2, 3, and 4. Now once you do that, then you have to increase in this stitch. 1 and 2. Oop. So if you've never done an amigurumi, it's a lot of single crochets, a lot of increases and decreases, and that's really simple. Once you learn how to do it, you're good to go. That was 2, 3, and 4. Shall I get to talking? I'll lose my spot. I hope I don't put more stitches than I need to. This is a increase right here. One, 2, 3. Oh, 3 and 4. All right. And here's the 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so the last stitch is an increase right here. 1 and 2. Now, these last 2 rows, I have to just do single crochets all the way around. So for rows 14 and 15 are just single crochets all the way around. So I'm done with the ear, family. Yes, let's go. You said a few years ago I made a small shark hand puppet for my granddaughter. She loved it. Listen, yes, babies be loving the stuff, don't they? I love it. I love it. I love that. So these ears are long, as you can see. Uh-oh. Why am I froze? We're frozen, family. Not sure what's going on with the frozen part here. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can. If you cannot, no worries. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and in the live, I hope you can hear me. Um, so please have an amazing night. Not sure what's going on, but looks like I'm a little frozen out here. So enjoy the rest of your night. Stay blessed. Keep crocheting. And we will reconvene on Sunday. Stay blessed, family. Bye.